Yeah, man. It's time to get that work. What's up, guys? This your boy T-Dub, what's blazing the sports. Oh, yeah, man. The fire is hot. Might as well cook. Bring a plate. Let's eat. I told you guys, man. I told you. I did a video on this. I told you guys what they were doing. Threatening to sue the WBC. I told you. I said, listen, man. That is not going to help Dillian Whyte. How are you going to sue someone for something they control? And now, the president of the WBC, he clapped back. Guys, what up, man? It's your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. I'm back at it like a crack addict, giving you boxing geekers this work. So please, as you come in, smash the like button, guys. Hit the notification bell so when I go live, you will get it. And also, guys, I would appreciate it if you take a moment, if you have not already, to subscribe to the channel. If you are a Dillian Whyte fan, you might not like this video very much, but let's get it. And hold on one second as I get ready for it. All right, man. Now, everybody been hearing about Eddie Hearn saying, listen, it's been 500 and some days. Dillian Whyte hasn't got his shot. We're going to sue the WBC, blah, blah, blah. And now, guys, the WBC has come out. And they like, listen, man. Matter of fact, I got the paper right here. I got it right here, guys. Hold on. And this is the president right here, guys. He says, I have spoken at length with Eddie Hearn and Dillian Whyte group, but unfortunately, they have turned this into a media circus, which is highly regrettable because that influences the process. Guys, even just stopping right there, they let you know. They're saying that by them turning it into a media circus and just talking about how they're going to sue us, this is influencing their process. This is influencing their decision. This is forcing their hands to act. Let's keep going. Listen. We have the highest respect for Dillian Whyte. He's our #1 contender, our silver champion, my friend, and a tremendous fighter. But to be insulted over and over again makes it very difficult to continue addressing a situation. Stop right there. They said, think about this. Right now they are addressing a situation, working out who he needs to fight or what needs to be done for him to be the be the monetary. And now he's saying, listen, man, all this fucking insulting, dragging me through the fucking mud, this right here is going to make it harder or difficult to continue to address. They mean they're going to start with, and let's keep going. We are going through a mediation process. But if they want to handle it through the press, it may change. Guys, there's some people you want to call their bluff. Some people you don't. In poker, you might think somebody, they don't even have ace high. They just got a bunch of bullshit, but they're trying to bluff you. That might be what Eddie Hearn and Dillian Whyte doing. They're trying to bluff the WBC. WBC is like, listen, man, we trying to do our thing. We have a mediation process. But as stated, T-Dub just said, it's insulting me over and over and over again. It makes it very difficult to address this situation. We are going through this process. But if you guys want to handle this through the press, that process may change. Woo! Hold on. Got a little more. Hold on, guys. We offered Dillian Whyte a fight for the interim championship since last October. And they've been stalling. I repeat, we offered Dillian Whyte a fight for the interim championship since last October. And they've been stalling. I'm a little bit frustrated that British fans are only getting one side of the story. I've been getting insulted on social media, trashing my father's reputation, insulting my family. We stand for justice. Our history is very clear. And we would do just that thing. Wow, guys, hold on. Listen. How do you expect a man to clap back? His family, his father, him, or being harassed? And guys, in case some of you guys don't know this, maybe you're not on a lot of YouTube channels. But I said, man, I said, listen, not all UK fans, but these fucking fanboys, I'm like, they are just like rude, insulting, disrespectful. Grimy. They're grimy. And now, they're bringing that same energy to a sanctioning body. And you think the sanctioning body is going to fucking bend for you? Well, I guess we'll find out. Why is it not working? Hold on, guys. Darwin Judge was cracking. Corey Holmes, man, what's going on, bro? Yeah, it's working. Listen, man, I don't get what is up with Dillian Whyte, man. I don't get it. It's like he's itching to get fucking knocked out. I don't get it. He's begging for this shit. Been begging for it. And one day, I don't know when, and actually I hope it does happen, Deontay Wilder's going to give him exactly what he's asking for. He's going to knock him out. And I can imagine after Deontay Wilder knocks him out, Dillian Whyte the type of guy that goes on and does a fucking song about it, all happy and jolly about it, do some Katy Perry, I kissed the girl and I liked it type of shit. You know? I fought Wilder and I liked it. The taste of that goddamn right fist. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. I didn't think I was going to wake up that night. I don't know, man. Happy and jolly about it. I saw that right, then I saw the lights. I liked it. But playing games with the WBC, man, that's when you pushing it. That's when you fucking pushing it. When the WBC, when the shit they stand by lets you know they have all in sole fucking control, how are you gonna sue someone when they control it? You think a judge is gonna make them give you some shit that they control? Dillian, come on, Dillian, Mr. Let's go, Wilder, let's go. You fucking up, bro. You fucking up, White. I told you, man. Listen. All this boo-boo and ha-ha type of shit. Eddie Hearn all in front of the camera and shit. Dancing and shit. All in the video. All over your interviews and shit. See, you went around trying to cherry pick your opponents and hoping that cherry picking your opponents was going to get you that Katy Perry, I fought Deontay Wilder and I liked the type of shit. But it didn't it didn't happen. He fought Lucas Brown, who looked like shit. A rematch with Chisora that nobody asked for. And you thought these matches, fighting these people, Parker coming off of a loss, that body of work, that shit is going to elevate you up to the moderator status? Not moderator, what the fuck I'm thinking about? Mandatory? That shit's going to make you a mandatory? I know what would have made you a mandatory. I know. When the WBC ordered you to fight Ortiz, and you said no. The proof is in the fucking pudding. See, all these fucking fangirls talking about the WBC never ordered it. They never ordered it. Hold on, let me read that shit again while I do with that paper. Here it is. Here it is right here. This is what the WBC said. We offered Dillian Whyte a fight for the interim championship since last October. They have been stalling. We offered him work. We told him how to get what he wants. He has been stalling. The one that has been stalling is the one that is complaining. Yo, PG1, what's going on, man? Monosola, what's cracking? Called me at work. Man, I'm trying, bro. I'm at work, too. This is for my lunch break, man. I'm talking this boxing, bro. But I just never seen somebody who wants to get knocked out so bad. Let me take a walk, man. I'm going to walk outside. I'm going to at least walk. So, the volume might change a little bit. But listen, man, Dillian Whyte want to pick and choose opponents ordered by the WBC. He said no. Then he had a chance to fight Pulev. He said no. For this guy had 2 mandatory positions. He said no. And then he goes and fight Parker, who's coming off of a loss. To me, this is the wild shit. And in any real body of work that they told you to do, you didn't do. But the UK fans right now, not all of them, but the fuckboy ones, said Anthony Joshua got dropped. They have been scrambling by the seat of their pants to find a new star to lean on. And right now it's divided. Tyson Fury's getting some, and Dillian Whyte is getting some. And they're really pushing towards Dillian Whyte because at least Dillian Whyte says he wants to fight Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury says he needs another tune-up. And this is your king. This is your king. Your king. Let's talk about your 3 kings. Your 3 wise men. Let's talk about the 3 wise men. Dillian Whyte cherry picks his way through the divisions. Fight Lucas Brown, age 40, but wouldn't fight Ortiz. Ordered to fight Pulev, said no, but he fights Parker. Ordered again to fight Ortiz by the WBC. He says, fuck you. To me, the WBC should actually strip him, because if you don't do nothing about it, if you order somebody to do something, and then they say fuck you, and you don't do shit about it, they're gonna lose respect for you. To me, they should be like, okay, since he doesn't have a fight, and you don't have a fight, and you don't have a suitable fight that would satisfy what we're trying to do for you, then we're gonna strip you from being able to be a mandatory for at least a year. At least a year, to even be considered for it. But no, They kept trying to give this guy opportunities. Kept trying to give him chances. They was going to give him a Dominique Brazil chance if Tyson Fury didn't duck. And now, he wants to sue. That's one of your king. That's one of your three wise men. Your second one, Anthony Joshua. The Holy One, the Chosen One. The Chosen One chose the wrong one. And now he's something and one. He lost. Play games. Said he's going to freeze out Deontay Wilder. Cherry picked a few people. And he lost. Now he's scrambling by the seat of his pants to get his belts back. His pants don't fit no more. He can only wear the shorts with the drawstrings in them so he can tie them in a knot, or wear suspenders. Or overalls. He can wear that. Overalls. Wear that shit. But he ain't got no belts. You know? Your third king. Your third wise man. Tyson Fury. Came back. Fought two yuppies. Won. Put on a hell of a show against Deontay Wilder. After the fact, he said, man, this motherfucker can punch. His jab felt like a knockout power. I see why Joshua didn't want to fight him. But, looking like, sounding like an upstanding man, saying that I'm going to fight him in a rematch. Wilder, don't duck me, Wilder. If you don't fight me, Wilder, I will sue you, Wilder. And then what does he do? Stalls on the contract. Holds Deontay Wilder up from even having an opportunity to consider if he wanted to fight Joshua or not. Signs with ESPN. And then tells the world, after going through hell and back, I don't give a fuck if you guys say I won or not. I need 2 tune-up matches. That bitch hits hard. I'm punch drunk. That motherfucker punch right hand is like a Long Island iced tea. Top shelf. You only need one and you're done. That's your kings. Your kings. 3 of them. And then you got the door boy. You got the door boy. I told you that. Dillian Whyte. He cannot wait to get knocked out by Deontay Wilder. He can't wait. I never seen somebody excited to fall. I never seen that shit before. I told you guys, after he get knocked out, he's gonna be on this Katy Perry shit. This was never what I planned. This was all Eddie. I knew I wasn't the right man, but they said I'm ready. I fought Wilder and I liked it. You know. I want Wilder to get him, I'm not gonna lie. I do. I want Dillian Whyte to stay undefeated. And I want Deontay Wilder, by choice or whatever he has to happen, I want Wilder to christen him with that right hand. And listen, I know Deontay Wilder can knock you out with an uppercut or a straight right or an overhand right. But I want the traditional right hand. I want to see Dillian Whyte stand. I want to see Dillian Whyte fight. And I want Deontay Wilder to stand over him like a god. Look down over him. Matter of fact, when he falls to the ground, I want Deontay Wilder to do exactly what demigod Charles Martin told Joshua. If you don't know demigod Charles Martin, he told Joshua, I'm going to step right over you. I'm going to walk right over you. I walk this earth like a god. But he didn't. He didn't walk the earth like a god. He laid down like a peasant. But when Deontay Wilder christened Dillian Whyte with that right hand. That kiss goodbye. That long night. That long ranger. That hello and good morning. And good night. All in one swing. I want Wilder to just step over him. As his body lay there motionless. And just stand there and step over him. And then just tell him, that's for you, Charles Martin. The demigod. The chosen one. But these guys, these Looney Tunes, these cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, have the audacity, the nerves, to even utter the words that we would sue the WBC. You're going to sue them. You are going to sue them. And out of you suing them, that's going to force them to make you let White fight Wilder. And that's your plan. Out of many years of education and learning the game, your best plan to get what you want, not follow their rules, and fight who they say fight for their belt. For their belt. Fight who they say fight. No. Your plan, your best plan of action, is to sue them. Fight who the fuck you want, when you want, how you want, where you want, and then sue them to fight their champion. Probably where you want, how you want, and when you want for the split you desire. And that's your plan. That plan should have never even been a rough draft. Definitely not a finished copy. That's your plan. Well, okay. Well, all right. Sound like a fucked up plan to me, but, you know. Guys, let me get back in the car so I can read you guys what the president said. Let me find that paper again. Here it is. Here's the paper. I have spoken at length with Eddie Hearn and Dillian Whyte group, but unfortunately they have turned this into a media circus, which is highly regrettable because that influences the process. Remember, he's telling you what the fuck you are doing is influencing us in a direction that you're not going to like. And let's keep going. We have the highest respect for Dillian Whyte. Yeah, not you, Eddie. He is our number one contender, our silver champion, my friend, and a tremendous fighter. But to be insulted over and over again makes it very difficult to continue addressing a situation. We are going through a mediation process, but if they want to handle it through the press, it may change. We offered Dillian Whyte a fight for the interim championship last October, and they have been stalling. I am a little frustrated. The British fans are only getting one side of the story. I've been getting insults on social media, trashing my father's reputation, insulting my family. We stand for justice. Our history is very clear. We would do the just thing via right process. Wow. Okay. Let's go to the chat, man. Expert Genius, salute. My boy Main Event Mark was cracking. Said, fuck Eddie Hearn. Man, bro. Let me get back. I'm sorry I can't see the chat as good with this app, man, but we gonna work, man. We gonna work. Matter of fact, I'm gonna walk a little bit more. I like when I walk and talk. Motherfuckers look at me crazy, though. But that's on them. See, they look at me crazy when I'm walking, talking. Probably out of WBC looking at Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, they probably looking at Eddie like, bitch, you got me fucked up. You think about this, man. You gonna come to my fucking house? My house, bitch? And you want something that I control, I possess, bitch? And me being a kind fucking man, I said, listen, if you want this, I give you a shot at it, but this is all you have to do. And then you have the nerve to tell me that you're gonna sue me, bitch, over my shit? Ooh, shit. He probably like, man, I'd have punched this motherfucker in his mouth. But I'm a businessman. I'm gonna conduct this shit like a businessman. Now, Tyson Fury is fucking shit up. Not Tyson Fury, I apologize. Dillian Whyte. See, Dillian Whyte is complaining probably to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is probably like, to not look like he made mistakes to Dillian Whyte. He's telling Dillian Whyte, we done everything right. They are mistreating us. They're treating us bad because we're from the UK. They're protecting Wilder. We will sue them. When in reality, you didn't fight the right fights. The path that you chose, Dillian Whyte, was not the path to be a mandatory for the WBC title. The path you chose was to win the silver belt. See, there's different directions you can go. You went the long route. Dominic Brazil went the short route. He said, fuck that WBC silver belt. Keep that bitch. I don't want it. Let me fight this motherfucker over here. This Areola guy, whoever the fuck he is, beat his ass, and now I'm in a mandatory position. And you went the long way route just so you can hold a goddamn belt up. Just so you can go 12 rounds in your fights and say you're a champion that nobody really respects, the WBC belt. Now you hold it. Well, I guess at least, even though most people don't really respect the WBC silver belt, if Joshua lose again against Andy, I guess you and Joshua can rematch for your silver belt to see who's the silver WBC champion, you know. That'd be nice, right? I think that'd be nice. And you went the wrong route, man. Fighting Lucas Brown and shit. I mean, that motherfucker looked like, I don't know, man. It looked like somebody put slow motion on that dude. Somebody must have gave that dude some Benadryl or some shit when he fought you. I ain't never seen a motherfucker look that slow and that sleepy in my goddamn life. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I couldn't even watch it live the first fight. I had to let it play all the way through and then watch it on 2 times the speed so it can look like Lucas Brown was moving at a decent pace. Shit was crazy, man. Now, Mr. Whyte, you and Eddie Hearn. See, I'm gonna tell you where you went wrong, Whyte. When you first thought it was a good idea, probably when Eddie told you to, hey Dillian, hey, when Wilder come over here, I want you to jump in Deontay Wilder's face and I want you to say, let's go. See, Wilder wants to fight Joshua for undisputed, but no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna throw you in his face and we're gonna tell the people that the fight to be made is not Wilder versus Joshua, is he has to go through you to get to Joshua. It's like you're Joshua gatekeeper. And you probably can win, Whyte. Yeah. Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me, Whyte? Can you be a good little boy? Yeah. And Whyte, when Wilder gets over here, what are you gonna say to him? Let's go, Wilder, let's go. You know? And then he played a flunky for a minute. He played a flunky role until the shit backfired on him. When he thought that, okay, Eddie, I done everything you asked. I fought for a silver fucking belt that ain't worth shit, and I'm paying sanctions fees for it. I target Deontay Wilder to cause a diversion for Joshua. Now, I want my fight with Joshua. I want my fair split. And he didn't get it. And now Dillian Whyte is like, wait a minute, man. That shit ain't right. These bitches ain't loyal. Chris Brown was right. And now Dillian Whyte is not feeling right. And to save face with Dillian Whyte, Eddie Hearn is trying to look like he's doing everything he can to get him a shot at Deontay Wilder. Listen, not just a shot at Deontay Wilder, but a shot at Deontay Wilder next. Deontay Wilder just fought and cremated his mandatory, Dominic Breazeale. He beat the Febreze off of Dominic Breazeale. He beat the shit, man. He just fought him. He doesn't have to face another fucking man. So you telling me that Eddie Hearn got so much power that he can force Deontay Wilder to take another mandatory just like that? And that the WBC is going to say they're going to take that fight over a rematch with Tyson Fury? Or a undisputed matchup with Joshua and Andy Ruiz? Is that what you're saying? Nah, that's not what you're saying. That ain't what you're saying, is it? So, let me keep going. Walk around this court for a pull out and hit me. Now, Dillian Whyte found himself in a sticky position. Because right now, I'm gonna tell you what's probably gonna happen. After WBC came out and said, listen, bro. See, and they say that shit almost like mafia style, pretty much. Like, we're trying to conduct business. We're trying to conduct business the right way. But you're forcing our hands, Eddie. You're forcing our hands, Eddie. And when you force our hands, Eddie, we force yours. And believe me, Eddie, you won't like how we force it. So without me saying them words, you know exactly what you need to do, Eddie. And that's basically shutting the fuck up. Stop this suing shit. Step back. Start using, no, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Forgive me, sir. We just want to do this, sir. We're not going to sue you. Those was jokes. Let me check some. I mean, even more. All right, let me see if I can get some light in this, man. I hate I can't view my chat like I want. Let me see. He was pissed, mad. We're going to clap back. 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 Hey, they clap back. It's taking a war, nigga. Yeah, that's it, Ja Rule, right? Was it second place, silver belt? Yes. It's silver for a reason. That's a good gargoyle. Yeah. Hey, did game boxing. What's going on, champ? What's cracking, homie? What's blazing with you? Right now, man, talking about this goddamn that 78 would say this fucking liking. I'm telling you, man, I never took a liking to that liking. I'm telling you the truth. I don't mind somebody who talks trash. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. I don't mind Tyson Fury talking trash or Deontay Wilder or, Conor McGregor. I don't care. It makes it interesting. But it's something about people that you don't really believe or that's, or they're not really with the shit. I'm gonna tell you another one, guys. I'm sorry. I just never cared much for Miller. I know Miller's from New York, but listen, I'm just being honest. I didn't believe him. Like, when he talks shit, I didn't believe it. It sounds like somebody that's using your mama jokes. Your mama fat. Yeah, I'm gonna take your mama on a date. I'm gonna hit your mama from the back. Mama got a big old butt. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. I didn't believe it. And Dillian Whyte just a hype man. You know what I'm saying? Just let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go, Wilder. Let's go. And I'm telling you, I'm not lying, man. Listen, guys, I want Deontay Wilder to christen him. I want Deontay Wilder to ball that right hand up. And I want the signature fucking punch because Dillian Whyte, even though Dillian Whyte got a little power on him and he can box. I'm not going to take that from him. But Dillian Whyte has never felt that type of fucking force in his life. If Anthony Joshua can sink Dillian Whyte, Deontay Wilder would drown that bitch. If Anthony Joshua for Dillian Whyte was like being in 10 foot of water, Wilder would have this man looking like he's in the ocean, the bottom part, to where the fish don't even need eyes. So fucking dark. But, I never took a liking to that liking, man. Never. And at one point I was like, man, the way they were using Dillian Whyte to basically just be in a way of Wilder trying to fight Joshua, use him as a diversion. It was like, Dylan and Joshua and Eddie, they were all working as a team. So at first I was like, man, fuck Dillian Whyte. I hope Wilder never fights him, because not because he's scared of him, but simply because they're playing fucking games, and since you're playing games, I'm not gonna play what you want. Fuck the game you're playing. I'm gonna do my shit. But after a while, now, I'm not gonna lie, now, I want to see Wilder christen his ass. I want to. I hope Dillian Whyte stays undefeated so Wilder can be the one that popped that cherry for the second time. I'm wrong. He's not undefeated. I'm sorry. He lost to Joshua. But I want Wilder to just, let him stay winning. Let him stay winning. And I hope the WBC does not just make Dillian Whyte a mandatory and does not do the unthinkable, something that's never been seen before, and make Wilder fight a mandatory twice within less than a year. What are you guys' thoughts on that, man? What do you guys think about that? Just trying to get this work, man. Just trying to get this work. Talk my talk. Chill on my lunch break. But now the fanboys, the UK fanboys, that's not all UK people. It's the fanboys. You know who you are. The fanboys lost their shiny knight in armor, Joshua. That was their Thor. That was their Zeus. That was it. Then Atlantis was falling. Their Zeus got hit with a bolt of lightning named Andy Ruiz. Now they're trying to change their tactics up. Well, he's still the A side. He's still the A side. Like A side? What the A side? A side? What the fuck you A side? A side of what? A side of these nuts? A side? How is it an ace thing about this? I told him, I said, listen, first of all, you guys shouldn't even be talking about A side or B side. Your main focus should be on getting that dude back to health and trying to get his win back against Andy. Because right now, he has no A side. If he was a true A side, he would tell Andy Ruiz, I'll fight me in the UK. That's it. Either you fight me in the UK or nothing. And then Andy would just say, okay, Holmes, I'll fight you in the UK. I still think it's crazy local, Holmes. I need a Snicker. But he's not the A side. Andy's telling him right now, I'm not fighting you in the UK. If I do, it's by my choice. And you're going to pay me a stupid amount of money. You're going to pay me a stupid amount. You just live here. I run shit here. Now, if Joshua beats Andy, it just depends. They may have to go 3 fights. Maybe. But you know what? You know what? If Joshua beats Andy, I don't think they'll do a 3rd fight back-to-back. I don't think so, because if he wins, Eddie Hearn is going to do his fucking best for one of them sanctioning bodies to pull the weakest mandatory and say, this is why we can't do a 3rd fight right now. This is why we have to go fight somebody, Pulev. There's unfinished business with Andy, but we're going to fight Pulev and we'll come back. You know, those are my... This shit is not working. But let's get this working, man. Now Joshua's falling. Joshua looked bad to a lot of them. A lot of Joshua fans who Dick rolled a shot at this guy, that his girlfriend got jealous. They now are talking about him. They're doing videos talking about him. See how fast they turn? See how fast they turn? See how fast they turn on their king? Doing videos. Jumping ship. The moment that they see something a little funny, jump ship. Now they're trying to jump to either Tyson Fury or Dillian Whyte. That's it. And a lot of them don't like Tyson Fury, so they're going to go with Dillian Whyte. But a lot of them know Tyson Fury is probably the better fighter. They're going to go with Tyson Fury. But guys, it's your boy T. WBC Sports, man. Thank you guys for coming. Hope you guys take a second to subscribe to the channel. If you have not, please smash the like button. It's your boy T. WBC Sports. Hit that notification bell, guys, so when I go live, a lot of times I go on my lunch break. You will get it. I spend my lunch talking to you guys, either in the car or walk in the parking lot. Until the next time, here is Let's Go Blazing the Sports.